On a day the Ukrainians are dubbing Unity Day, Russia is showing no signs of de-escalation at the border. Meanwhile, NATO defense ministers met to ease concerns over European security in Brussels. NATO Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg says that continued military buildup is being seen in Russia, despite Moscow indicating their readiness to continue with diplomatic talks.
Peace and stability in the Euro-Atlantic area is under threat. There are signs from Moscow that diplomacy could continue, but so far we have not seen any sign of withdrawal or de-escalation.
This comes as Russia's Ministry of Defense said some of its troops were being moved back to their permanent bases, with video footage appearing to show soldiers withdrawing. Stoltenberg said that pullout does not represent a real de-escalation, as Russian equipment has been left behind to be used in the future. But Moscow has insisted a partial withdrawal is underway, while continuing to deny it has any plans to invade its neighbor.
Unfortunately, I am afraid this is the new normal which we need to be prepared for. NATO allies have been tireless in their efforts to work towards a political and diplomatic solution.
The NATO allies and other countries around the world have told Russian leaders that the country will pay a high cost if it invades Ukraine again. The alliance has sent concrete written proposals to Russia on transparency, risk reduction and arms control.
I think we have seen the opposite of some of the statements. We've seen an increase of troops over the last 48 hours, up to 7,000. We've seen a bridge constructed from Belarus into Ukraine or near Ukraine. And I think we should, as I've said, we'll take them at their word, but we're going to judge Russia by their actions. And at the moment, the troop build-up continues.
For today, ministers decided to develop options for further strengthen NATO's deterrence and defence, including to consider establishing new NATO battle groups in Central and Eastern and Southeastern Europe.
The defense ministers decided to develop options to further strengthen NATO's deterrence and defense, including to consider establishing new NATO battle groups in Central and Eastern, Southeastern Europe.